Batty Street. Me ha dicho salir del cementerio a la izquierda. Esta no es una calle. Whitechapel sería aquí en teoría. Sí, Batty Street.
Batty Street.
Batty Street. Mira, será. Ah, este está arreglando un cartel. No una ventana. Número 8. Este.
Closed.
Ah, la llave. Bueno.
My God, Holmes, it's appalling. And the smell. But what can have happened here?
Stay calm, Watson. Take note of every detail and be careful not to move anything.
Very well, Holmes.
A torn piece of a letter.
He oído que los responsables de Comando Malan no aprecian sus métodos, los consideran muy expeditivos e incluso crueles. Estamos defendiendo nuestro país, nuestra causa es sagrada y justa. Necesitamos combatientes honorables y motivados, no asesinos sedientos de riquezas. Aquí no hay lugar para oportunistas como usted.
It seems to be a letter of dismissal.
Ya ha dicho el crío que estuvo en el ejército, en África.
A newspaper covering the war in South Africa. Kurtz must have been following the war with some interest.
The Boer War is abominable, and it still rages.
A military badge of the 58th Infantry Regiment of Her Majesty, and a letter stipulating Kurtz's exclusion from the unit. He served in 1881.
At that time, the regiment served in South Africa. Kurtz was in the Boer War. Grapes! What are they doing there?
Uvas.
Grapes! What are they doing there?
Someone wrapped some meat up in this newspaper. The blood is still fresh. This is yesterday's newspaper.
Vamos. Bueno, otro truco. Vale, si ya sale la lupa en verde es que no hay nada más que
An
buscar.
old photo. It's written to our comrade Jeremy Kurtz from Commando J. Malan, Bloemfontein, 1883.
Kurtz served as a Boer commando. He fought against his country.
Apparently our friend Kurtz served in both camps in South Africa and was never a colonel, but that doesn't surprise me.
A traitor, deserter, and a false colonel. What a charming gentleman.
Tranquilo, buen inglés.
The dog's bowl is empty. Someone brought food for the dogs, probably just before the fight broke out.
And just after they had been fed, they attacked a man to eat him. Incredible.
Let us
Era
look
el
at
veneno
our
ese que vuelve
induction
loco.
board, Watson.
Pusieron a los perros. Perros. A los perros dieron de comer antes del asesinato. Los asesinos tenían un veneno que causa locura. Bueno, no me deja... Por ahora son apuntes, no me deja hacer conjetura ni nada. Después arrancó el dedo a su agresor con un mordisco. Acabemos de examinarlo todo. Supongo que iremos sumando más pruebas. Chucho, primero.
The skin was deeply torn.
This part is in shreds. The skin tissue has decomposed, yet the death is recent.
Yep.
What a horrible wound.
Vale, se ha llenado algo más en la pizarra de pruebas. Conjeturas. El otro perro. Dejamos el cuerpo para el final. A ver. Coño, ahora.
The skin was deeply torn.
Va a decir lo mismo, ya verás.
What a horrible wound.
Pobrecillos.
This part is in shreds. The skin
Lo
tissue.
mismo que el otro. Último el cuerpo.
The material on this tray is rather odd. Small burnt balls. A small burner.
A pipe with a strange smell.
There can be no doubt. Judging by the material on the tray and the pipe, the man smoked opium.
Opium. I doubt if this man could have made his drug here. He would have needed a real laboratory.
Vale. Vamos a por el cuerpo, si no hay nada más. Qué asco de casa.
Size 9. Hobnail boots like those worn by labourers.
Las huellas que habían en casa del obispo.
Size 9. Hobnail boots like those worn by labourers.
What a horrible wound.
Pues sí. ¿Nada más? Sale en verde. Ajá, el tío sin dedo.
This bandage is a day or two old, no more. This bandage is... Please take note, Watson.
Ajá.
The same finger that we found at the Bishop of Knightsbridge's house. Holmes!
Holmes. Sí, sí, lo he visto, lo he visto.
This part is in shreds. The skin tissue has decomposed, yet the death is recent.
Only a dog could inflict so deep a wound, but it appears that the wound was gnawed at afterwards. It is a dog bite. I can see the tooth marks.
What terrible wounds! The dogs must have been rabid.
Nada más. Sale más lupa. Bueno, veamos la pizarra. No, esto ya está. Instrumentos. Aquí no hay instrumentos disponibles para preparar opio. El hombre no pudo haber fumado opio. El hombre le dieron una pipa que ya contenía opio. El hombre tenía reservas de opio. Supongo que esta. Dedo. Este hombre le falta un dedo, vale. Después arrancó el dedo a su agresor de un morisco, vale. perros se comieron el dedo? No, el hombre se cortó el dedo, ¿no? Este hombre es uno de los asesinos del obispo. Vale. Coño. Perros. Hay numerosos mordiscos en los cuerpos de los perros. ¿En serio? ¿Se atacarían entre ellos? El hombre trataba mal a sus perros y se volvieron en contra. Los perros del hombre fueron empleados para torturarlo. El hombre luchó salvajemente contra sus perros. Supongo que esto. Por lógica. Los perros les dieron de comer antes del asesinato. Los perros fueron envenenados. Los perros tenían hambre. Los perros estaban entrenados para matar al hombre.
My deduction chart is incomplete, Holmes. We are missing an important detail.
Let's return to the clinic and ask if our friend might lend us his morgue.
Parece que hemos hecho bien por ahora, pero sí faltan.
I'm torn between a nap and a picnic.
Oh, I've had enough, Holmes.
The next step of our investigation, Watson, leads us inevitably to a post-mortem. As you're well aware, in the instance where a body's vital organs no longer function, every minute is vital. Be quick now and procure the room while I arrange the transport.
Very well. I will see you later. Ah, Grant, you are still here. I need to ask a favor from you.
What sort of favour, my dear friend?
Might I use your morgue for a couple of hours? It concerns an affair of the greatest
Use the morgue? Whatever for? Letting you poke your nose in everywhere is one thing, but closing my eyes to I don't know what unsavoury practices.
No, it's nothing like that.
No, it isn't possible, sorry.
Grant, listen to me.
Don't insist. Where do you think you are? Perhaps because you come from the rich area, you think you are entitled to do whatever you like. But here in Whitechapel, it's the real world, you understand? The real world, where we have to take risks. Do you even know what that means? And this shabby health centre where I've been stagnating for years, it's a public establishment under my authority, for whatever that's worth. I'm responsible for it. Responsible, do you understand?
Of course I understand, Grant.
Good.
I understand, first and foremost, that you are a coward.
What?
A coward, I said, sitting on your backside behind a desk for years, complaining about your fate without even trying to change a single thing about it.
I won't allow you.
And you dare to talk to me about risks? I, who was wounded in Afghanistan while in Her Majesty's service, and who, for a great many years, has taken part in some of the most dangerous criminal investigations the country has ever known.
But...
As for being responsible, as you call it, it begins with doing your job properly, particularly when one is a doctor and caring for the poorest people within our society. The real life? Ha ha! Don't make me laugh. I am a doctor too, Grant, don't forget. And I'm ashamed of my profession when I see the state of this centre.
It's not my...
So, your disgusting morgue, you are going to allow me to use it, dear friend, because I urgently need it for a vitally important affair that is way over your head, and whether it pleases you or not. Understood?
If you want to be like that about it, do whatever you like. I wash my hands of the entire thing.
That doesn't surprise me.
Watson, tío duro.
This is a dismal place. Have you ever carried out a post-mortem, Holmes? It requires a great deal of precision.
Don't worry, I learn quickly. Hand me a bone saw.
Bueno, si insistes.
Go carefully, Holmes, even so.
I must clean the body first.
Vale.
I must mark the places to cut.
Procedamos. corte.
No, it is unnecessary.
No abriremos los dos ya.
My notches are ready.
Abre costillas. ¡Ah! Imagino que habrá que cortar otra vez. Sí, vale. Y ahora...
I can't do that.
No, no hay nada ahí. ¿Qué eres tú? Esto es para pillar líquidos, creo.
This liquid found in the lungs should be able to tell us something.
Pues... Siguiente... Yes. Esto sí que tiene pinta de pinzas.
A ball of paper swallowed recently.
Podría ser cirujano. Bueno, ¿y qué coño es? Mapa de Kurz. No veo la mierda.
What should we do next, Holmes?
I must analyze the contents of my pipette.
Ah, sí, del líquido. Hola, no. No jodas que habrá que volver. Ah, menos mal. O sea, tendríamos que volver a Baker Street para analizarlo. Menos mal que no.
This liquid found in the lungs should be able to tell us something.
Sí, vale, ya sé cómo va. Bien. 4 azules, 1 blanco. Coño, 5 verdes, 2 marrones, 2 blancos. 5 verdes, 2 marrones, 2 blancos. Joder. 4 verdes, 2 azules, 1 blanco. Vale. Bueno, más fácil. 2 marrones, 2 blancos. Quizá esto es aleatorio, ¿eh? Que os pueda salir. Y uno blanco.
Poison, and apparently very virulent.
Todos los análisis de veneno fue administrado al obispo Knightbridge. Una sustancia que provoca una agresión potenciada cercana a la locura, sustancia letal, en este caso muerte por parada cardíaca. Resultados de análisis del veneno administrado a Kurz. Una sustancia que provoca una agresión potenciada cercana a la locura aumenta considerablemente la fuerza muscular del sujeto. Provocó una extrema degeneración de los tejidos celulares tras una herida profunda. Sustancia no mortífera. Me ha cambiado. Vale, rellenemos la tabla otra vez. Pipa. El hombre fumaba opio. Que por ahora no conecta con nada. Vale, con los pulmones. Hay rastros de opio en los pulmones de Kurz. El hombre fumaba opio. El hombre mezcló el veneno con el opio y lo vendió. El hombre fue envenenado con una mezcla de opio y veneno. El hombre bebió opio. Tiene pinta de celeste. Ay, Dios. Y a ver cómo conecta esto. El hombre luchó salvajemente contra sus perros. El hombre fue envenenado con una mezcla de opio y veneno. El hombre fue envenenado con el obispo... con el mismo veneno que el obispo, perdón. No, el hombre se volvió loco porque era adicto al opio. El hombre fue asesinado por el obispo. No, pues tiene que ser este. Pero bueno, yo he dicho no porque los efectos no eran los mismos. Se supone que el veneno ha mejorado, digamos. El hombre fue envenenado con el mismo veneno que el obispo. ¿Y que nos sale aquí? El hombre le dieron una pipa, ya contenía opio. Sus cómplices le trajeron esta pipa, sus cómplices prepararon esta pipa. Sus cómplices no le prepararon la pipa. A ver. Joder. Este hombre es uno de los asesinos del obispo. El hombre fue envenenado por el mismo veneno. Vale. No. El hombre fue envenenado por sus cómplices. El hombre fue asesinado por sus cómplices. No, será envenenado. No, algo falla aquí. Cómplices prepararon esta pipa. Sus cómplices no le trajeron. Sí, vale.
That
Solo
was a
aquí he
most
fallado.
instructive post-mortem. This man was murdered by his accomplices because of his missing finger.
I see. He was overly conspicuous, walking around with a bandaged hand, as the police would have been looking for a man with a missing finger. But how did they manage to disguise the murder by making it look like a dog attack?
The post-mortem revealed the presence of poison in his system. Everything points to it being a less potent form of the poison we found in the bishop's rooms. This man died as much from the poison as from fighting against those animals. I believe this new version of the substance provokes such a rage that the victim attacks anything in his path, and in this instance it was dogs. We're dealing with sorcerers' apprentices whose creations are ever-evolving. They are attempting to obtain a particular effect, and they try out their formulae on human guinea pigs.
You're saying that his accomplices forced him to drink it?
No, he took it himself, voluntarily. The poison wasn't to be found in his blood, but in his lungs. I also discovered numerous traces of opium.
I'm beginning to see. They mixed this horrible poison with his opium, knowing that he would soon smoke it to ease the pain caused by his wound.
Exactly. And such a profound knowledge of both chemistry and toxicology is uncommon. Very well. We know the reason and the manner, but we're really not any further ahead. How will we find the two other men who murdered the bishop? By going to 13 Burner Street. It is in this area.
But where did you get that address, Holmes?
From his stomach.
I see. He wanted to get rid of the address.
No, he wanted revenge.
I don't follow you.
When the man with the missing finger began to feel the effects of the poison, he knew that he was going to die, and he knew that there would be a post-mortem. Shall we go?
Clever. Clever. Siento que pase esto, pero es... La parte que tengo todo a tope en gráfico. Es cosa del juego. Un pelín mal optimizado. Bueno, voto que va a ser esta calle, aunque nos faltaría también ahí al fondo. He dicho esta, ¿no?
Let's search for our opium den, Holmes.
Mierda, me dices la calle. Ah, no he prestado atención.
Another shop that has closed down.
Ah,
Burner Street.
a ver, veremos la conversación. Baja, baja, baja. Número 13 de Verde Street, vale, sí, estamos bien. Números... Número 8... Vale, son un poco raras las calles porque doblas la esquina y todavía continúa la misma calle. Werner Street. Ah, vale, será allí. Sí, número 13.
This sign would appear to be that of an establishment not fit for honest folk.
Esto te gusta, Holmes. Sabes que esto te gusta.
There's our opium den, Watson. Let's go.
Sherlock Holmes era todo un adicto. Varias drogas.
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome. What can I do for you?
One of your regular clients looked within himself to give us your address. He was very helpful.
Oh, I understand. Our clients quickly become regulars. Your friend isn't with you?
Sadly, no. He is tied up with his dogs.
I understand. I too love dogs. Come in and make yourselves at home.
Que Holmes, vas a echar una caladita. Te mueres de ganas. Le gustaba el opio, la heroína. No sé si algo más.
Dirty water. This bowl is used to wash smoking tools.
Poor devils. See, Holmes, the ravages caused by such artificial pleasure.
Oh, se está regodeando.
Poor devils.
Ah, lo mismo otra vez.
Poor
También va, lo dirá en todos. Si hay algo. Vale.
Jasmine tea, judging by the aroma.
Yeah.
ashes. It's not very clean here.
It's not allowed here. Go on a bit further.
Please excuse us, sir.
Vaya por Dios.
It's not allowed here. Go on a bit further.
Ojalá se pelee Holmes. Una buena pelea suya.
Closed. Well, we have searched everywhere apart from 2 rooms. One of these rooms interests me particularly.
You are thinking of the guarded room, aren't you, Holmes?
I am indeed, but we should not consider any confrontation with the guard. Let us be discreet and enter the adjoining room.
It's locked, and it wouldn't be very discreet if we were to force it.
Nevertheless, we do need to get in there.
And the manager?
Let us find a way of distracting his attention.
What do you think?
Distraer su atención.
A pity I don't understand Chinese.
Ah, vale. Ahora todo lo que he mirado puedo pillarlo.
Ashes. It's not very clean here.
Cenizas. A ver, ¿dónde más? El cuenco ese y algo había aquí. Un té, creo.
Jasmine tea, judging by the aroma. Dirty water. This bowl is used to wash smoking tools.
Que no había nada más.
The key to the locked room is here. I must find a means of getting the receptionist out of the way.
Tendré que adivinar cuál es. Vale, por el cartel, vale, ya lo miraré.
Have you chosen somewhere to sit, gentlemen?
Not yet, but we would like to ask you...
Make yourselves at home, gentlemen. Someone will take care of you.
Oh, primera mezcla que podemos hacer. Y ahora esto con esto, imagino. Bebida vomitiva. Vale. Imagino que habrá que dársela a alguien.
This client is asleep. It would be impossible to make him swallow my mixture.
Tú seas la víctima.
Holmes, you talked about making a client sick, but you were exaggerating. Surely you aren't going to force someone to drink...
Another of our differences, my friend. You cure people, I make them sick.
What's the matter? Are you ill? Hey, mister! It'll be all right. Breathe.
The
Cuidado, no
Chinese
te
waiter
vomiten
is
en la
busy.
cara.
We can go.
Vamos a un momento a mirar el cartel. Bueno, está aquí, ya lo veo. Bueno, más o menos memorizado. Esta, la primera.
There we are. It is simplicity itself. Watson, put the key back in its place before the manager notices that it's missing.
I shall be quick. I managed to return the key without
Sure.
being seen.
Perfect. Let's go in. This small opening gives onto the guarded room.
Holmes, shh, listen.
Yeah, but that's different. I don't mind getting money for killing, but he was a sort of pope or something. And we didn't even get... Yeah, I know. I got nice rich man's boots. They must be worth about £20. But even so, and the boss ain't happy. And when I see him unhappy, I'm afraid. I don't fancy ending up like Kurtz. Perhaps you're right. But we'll have a chance to make up for it. We just have to get it right this time. Because he won't forgive us so easily next time.
They are the bishop's murderers, Holmes. The fiends.
Calm down, Watson. We'll have to take care of the guard at the entrance. I think we should be able to find something in this place that would put an elephant to sleep.
Very good. But then what?
Then we take care of those two devils.
Phew! What a stink. This bottle is full of barbiturate acid. We use it in medicine sometimes as a tranquilizer.
A syringe that could be useful. Small balls of opium. I'll take a spoonful. A ventilation window. This billhook is very thin and solid.
Yo voy pillando.
This stick will serve as a weapon or for something else.
Pero sí, creo yo que vamos a sedarlo al tío este.
I need something. I need something. I need...
Vale, cerilla. Uy, que vamos a preparar. Un chute. El opio. Ya, coño, quieto, ahora. No. Está preparado. Ay.
Holmes, do you really think that this is the appropriate moment?
Don't worry, Watson. My mind only requires stimulation when it is unoccupied. That is not the case at the moment. I am merely heating these opium balls to obtain a liquid solution.
You have a potentially very powerful sedative there, Holmes. Be careful, such a dose could be lethal.
This door shouldn't be open.
Let's hide, Holmes.
This place isn't very favorable for that. I hate the idea, but we will have to rely on luck.
There, it's locked.
We've been locked in.
A preparar el chute. Y esto. También. Jeringuilla con tranquilizante. Buena dosis se va a llevar. Vale, saldremos por
I
aquí.
think that window is large enough for us to squeeze through.
This window is well and truly stuck. We'll have to pull it free.
Esto. No sé ni qué es esto.
It's open, but this window is damnably heavy. We need something to keep it wedged open.
Vale, el palo. No hacían falta tantas pistas, hombre.
Good. We can get out of here. After you, my dear fellow.
Very well, Holmes.
Ah, coño. Hacía tan estático.
It's time to take action, Watson. Go and distract the brute guarding the door.
What? Why don't you do it yourself? You're an expert boxer after all.
Ay, ay.
It's not a matter of fighting. It's a matter of luring him to me.
Ah, I see. I imagine that the sedative is for him.
Saca los puños,
Well
Holmes.
deduced, Watson. Do something to bring the guard towards me. Good luck, Watson.
Sir, would you be so good as to come here?
Hostia, eso tengo que clavar yo. Oh. Demasiado pronto. O demasiado tarde. No.
You again? I've already told you that there's nothing to see here. Understood?
Qué decepción, Holmes. Tú sabes pelear. Otra vez.
Do something to bring the guard.
Venga. A ver. Debe ser cuando ha pasado un poco de largo. Uf. Susto. Conseguido. Que no eres tan duro ahora, ¿eh?
No, not that way. We must take them by surprise.
Let's get to the corridor by these stairs, Holmes.
Bien colocados.
Holmes, what on earth are you doing?
Eso digo yo.
No! Stop! Put your hands up! Don't try anything clever!
Bates.
You're under arrest. Take them away.
Esto ha sido raro, ¿eh?
Come, Watson. Let us go.
Sí, ha disparado.